So, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. It is Samhain or Halloween, whatever you refer to it as. And I thought I'd start tonight by telling you a little bit about it, giving you a bit of an overview. It really doesn't need much of an introduction because it's probably one of the most celebrated sabbats, as it falls on Halloween and it's known by many names, including All Souls Night, the Feast or Day of the Dead, the Festival of Remembrance, and the Feast of Apples. It is believed to have Celtic pagan origins, and it's also known as the Witches' New Year. The acorn is very symbolic for Samhain, as witches once gifted each other acorns at this time of year. And during the burning times, giving someone an acorn was a secret means of telling that person that you were a witch. Acorns are fruits of the oak, one of the most sacred trees to the ancient Celts, and they are symbols of protection, fertility, growth, values, and friendship. So this is the third and final harvest festival of nuts and berries, and it is also a fire festival. All the harvest is in, all is complete. It is the end of the cycle of birth and growth. It is the point of death. Traditionally, the veils between worlds are at their thinnest now. Boundaries dissolve and all is laid bare. It is time to honour and offer hospitality to our ancestors. At Samhain, the dark half of the year commences. It is a truly magical time. Death is always followed by rebirth, and while this is the end of the old year, it is the beginning of the new year. We honour Ceridwen in her crone phase, the darker aspect of the goddess. She has powers of prophecy and is the keeper of the cauldron of knowledge and inspiration in the underworld. So that just explains a little bit about the Sabbat, why we celebrate, the symbolism and meaning of it as well. So I hope that was educational for some of you that aren't quite sure. So should we move on to the candle blessing, everyone? So for this, I'm going to turn off my main light because the light's quite bright in here, just to create more of a ambience for us. There we go. I look a bit spooky. I look very white.
You look very like Morticia now. That's so cool. Maybe I'll turn my light down as well.
Oh yeah, do that. It's cool to do that. Look at all the smoke as well. It's just like looks really spooky.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
Okay, so if you have a candle, everyone, this is now your time to reach for your candle so we can open sacred space together. So tonight we are celebrating and honouring Samhain. And of course, for anyone that celebrates any other festival at this time, you can celebrate those as well by sharing our space. And I will be lighting a black candle. So I've got it here. So the black candle is a symbol of the god and the goddess, and it also symbolises protection as well. So let me just light the candle.
I've got a yellow candle, but that's because I couldn't find any other colours in quick time.
Oh, that's okay, darling.
So yours is like the black, like the shadow self, and this is like the light.
You've got the light. I love it.
We've got the light and dark between us.
We didn't even plan that.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? I think that works.
So we're now going to do the blessing. So I'm going to recite a blessing for us, and I invite you all to close your eyes and place one hand on your heart center. And if it is safe to do so, you may hold your candle with your free hand. On this Samhain night, we welcome the festival of death. For after death comes rebirth, and so we honour both the darkness and the light within us and around us as we observe the seasonal changes of nature. As the veil thins, our intuitive gifts strengthen, allowing us to commune with our ancestors. They walk beside us, guiding us and protecting us always. May our days going forward through the dark months be blessed with abundance and joy. Ceridwen, keeper of the cauldron, we express our gratitude as you stir up the forces of inspiration, divine knowledge, and the eternal wheel of life. Blessed be. So, I'm going to just turn the music down because Alexia has got her own music because she is now going to do a blessing to remember our ancestors.
I wrote this today, so I hope it's okay, guys.
I'm sure it will be beautiful, my darling. I can really hear the rain coming down now.
Yeah, that's very atmospheric, isn't it? So I actually have a moment during this where I ask you to light a candle as well. So if there's another candle that you can light for later on, then feel free to do that. Or if you want to blow this one out so that you can light it again in a few minutes, then that's cool as well. Right, so I'm just going to blow this out actually so I can light it again later. First, I would like you all to take some big, deep, cleansing breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Feeling the beat of your heart through your body, just like the rhythm of a drum. As you keep breathing, finding your own gentle rhythm. A rhythm that brings you peace and comfort on this Samhain night. On this night, the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest. The realms of the living and the realms of the dead, once so out of reach and far apart from one another, join hands on this night for a brief moment as they lead each other in a dance, the dance of the universe, around a big blazing fire. As you keep breathing, feel this fire now within your heart. Imagine the brightness of the orange colours, almost blinding you. This is the strength and power of the element of fire, and it is purifying you, bringing you closer and deeper to the truth of all life. Keep breathing calmly, in through your nose and out through your mouth. There is a truth that has been passed down to you from father to son, from mother to daughter. This never-ending rhythm of ancestral knowledge beats through your veins to this day through the beating of your heart, just like the beating of a drum. As you continue to take deep, slow, mindful breaths, reflect on the comforting knowledge that your presence here today, listening to this, is a testament to the tenacity, the skill, the bravery, and the wisdom that your ancestors had to cultivate in order to survive, so that you might live this current life here as we speak. Breathe in and out, deep breaths of healing gratitude for this. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you feel the gratitude now for your ancestors, for their willingness to survive so that you might live on today, I would like for you to turn your attention to your candle or your tea light sitting in front of you. I would like for you to light this candle, and as you light it in your mind or out loud, this promise to yourself and to your ancestors. Whilst you hear the following words, you may picture or visualize one of your ancestors specifically if you wish. You may take this time to really connect with any past loved ones or other souls who may have been seeking your listening ears lately. Now is the time to connect with them. So as we light our candles, let us vibrate on the same frequency as these following words. Dear gracious and good ancestors, your wisdom makes me strong. Help me to be a channel for your courage, your wisdom, your resourcefulness, and your kindness to live on. It's my honor to carry the torch for you in this physical world whilst you watch over us from the spirit realms. I vow that my heart will beat for you, shining light into the hearts of others, especially during the darkest of days. Ancestors, let my heart beat in accordance with the ancient rhythm of your wisdom, guiding all of humanity into greater expansion, truth, and love. Allow yourself to relax into greater connection with your loved ones, your ancestors, your family line, or any soul who may have passed over that you wish to connect with at this time. Relax into deeper connection with them and listen for what they may have to say in these following moments in time. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just listen. Listen for your ancestors to give you any knowledge that you may need to hear at this exact moment in your physical life. Now that you have made your vows and promises to honour the memory of your loved ones in the spirit realm and listen to any guidance they may have wanted you to know, I would invite you now to gently bring your mind back into your body, back to the present moment. The room you're sitting in, the light that surrounds you, physically or figuratively, and feel gratitude for your life, for your present day existence. Maybe wiggle your fingers or your toes, continuing your deep breaths, but maybe opening up your eyes, gradually waking up. Thank you all so much for listening.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Blessed be, darling.
Blessed be.
Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am to be celebrating with you tonight. It's so special.
I'm so glad you liked it. Happy
It was
Samhain.
amazing. It was so amazing.
Thank you, Jessica. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, so beautiful, wasn't it? Oh, loved it, darling.
You can put your own music back on now if you wish.
I'm going to just pop my candle down now, and I'm going to turn my light on because if we're doing readings, I need to be able to see.
Yeah, I might want to see a bit better for this.
It's like, oh, get my eyes to adjust.
Thank you, Dan. I'm glad you enjoyed the meditation. Thanks, Hayden, as well. I'm glad you were here to witness this.
Oh,
Isaac, says, can I recommend 2 songs? Of course.
Yeah, sure.
What are the songs?
Let us
Thank
know.
you. You're welcome, Amber.
Oh, beautiful.
So you can
Thank
use
you.
this meditation anytime you want in the coming days. I think the replay is going to be saved on here, and I might upload this to my YouTube channel as well, called Alexia Elven Lion. So just search for that if you want to replay that meditation, if you ever feel the need to connect with your ancestors again. So that will always be there for you. That is my gift to you guys.